Hi, welcome to day 8 of the Dream Awake Challenge. My name is Precious Williams, and I will be your keynote speaker on Saturday. And yes, I'm coming all the way from Brooklyn, New York. Are you excited? Are you ready? I am. I've been looking forward to this for months. And so I just want to give you a little taste of what you're going to expect when I hit that stage. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. I'm 35 years old. I'm proud to be 35 years old. I am an attorney. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mentor. I'm a teacher. And I am the killer pitch master. Why am I here? I'm here to share a few tips with you about finding your inner strength. Think about that. Finding your inner strength. I don't know about you, but I've been through a lot of things in my lifetime. A lot of things that I'm going to share with you. A lot of things that are going to be shocking. A lot of things that are going to make you look at me a different type of way. Because some people think that when you reach a certain level that you had a perfect journey, or that nothing bad happened, or that you overcame every obstacle and that you never had fear. No. It's about finding your inner strength. And that takes time, and it takes work, and it takes effort. And it also takes being relentless. It takes being hungry. It takes, not listening to that voice that says you cannot do it. Finding your inner strength. But before we do that, I want to confess some things to you, because I really, really want to be transparent. I want to be open, and I want to be honest with you. I'm from the inner city of St. Louis, Missouri. Some people call it the hood. Some people call it the ghetto. But I grew up in the inner city. I was an abused child. I grew up with a mother who told me every day she hated me, that I was ugly, that she wished that I was never born. And I don't know about you, but that really robbed me of my self-esteem. She didn't really like talking to me other than to yell and to say I was worthless. And I actually believed her. I believed when she said no man would ever love me. That, I'm never going to be pretty. I'm never going to match up to my light-skinned sister. I'm a nobody. I'm a nothing. The only thing that gave me hope is that when I went to school, and I was like a light bright in school. I talked all the time. And I was always in trouble because because no one talked to me at home in a nice way. Never cared to know what I thought about. Never cared to know me. And so, I was like the top student, but my mother didn't care. And that really, really hurt me. And that is something that has impacted me till today. I'm 35 years old. And I know that I'm the product of two parents who did not care about me. And that sometimes robbed me of my inner strength. But I'm here to tell you that you can do it. And I'm going to share with you how to do that. My mother threw me out of the house when I was 12 years old. Naked and bleeding. And I had to walk 2 miles to my aunt's house. And when I got there, I collapsed and I went unconscious. When I woke up, my father was there, and he took me into his home. And we went through the court cases, and I was taken out of my mother's custody. And I went to go live with my drug addict father. And I can tell you what it's like to be homeless and hungry, to not have electricity, no food, or anything like that. I don't know about you, but that was like a worse experience to me. I actually prayed that my mother would take me back, but she wouldn't. And so when I was 15 years old, my grandparents stepped in on my father's side, and they begged my father to let them have me, because they knew that if I stayed with my father, I was going down the wrong path. I was already suicidal, homicidal. If I thought about cutting, maybe I would have done that, but I didn't think of that. When I went to go live with my grandparents, they were older, so I just thought, oh God, this is going to be horrible. And let me tell you something. My grandmother, when I was 15 years old, she sat me down and she said, baby, with that mouth, you are going to be known and you're going to be world famous. You're going to be on Oprah. You're going to be somebody. And I'm going to be so proud because I see it in you, baby. And do you know, I went from being in special education classes, being considered dumb, to literally special ed, to literally being the top student in my class. I went from not speaking because I thought I was stupid and dumb to being paid and flown all over the great state of St. Louis, Missouri to speak on issues from education to housing to all the things that you think a teenager wouldn't have any clue about. I got paid to speak about that sort of thing. And my grandmother, you know, I'm tearing up right now. She was there for everything. And nothing surprised her about me. When the governor of Missouri says, Precious is an excellent speaker, my grandmother said with pride, I know. And I've known that since she was a little girl. When I tell you my grandmother showed me my inner strength, she told me to not let anybody tell me that I wasn't great and I wasn't destined for greatness. She told me that I was somebody. And when I looked at her, I felt like I was somebody because she showed up for everything that I did. I went on to be on television, featured on television all the time. I was on a first name basis with the mayor of the city of St. Louis. I graduated as the valedictorian of my class of 1997. My mother told me I was ugly. I was crowned Miss Beaumont 1996, 1997, which is the highest queen in our school. You're a queen for an entire year. You have a parade in the city of St. Louis. You get to walk in other parades. You have a coronation, and other queens have to bow down to you. Remember, I was told I was a nobody, and here I was somebody. I went on to go to Spelman College. I'm the first person in my family to go to college, and I went on a full scholarship to Spelman in Atlanta, Georgia. And I was scared, and I didn't know if I had it. I didn't know if I had what it took, but I really did. And after 4 years, I graduated on May 20th, 2001. I was magna cum laude, Phi Beta Kappa. I was told by people that you're dumb. You're from the St. Louis Public Schools. You'll never compete with those girls from Spelman. They have the greatest education. They've been to boarding school and private school. They've been all over the world. You've only been to Blytheville, Arkansas. Who are you? Listen to that accent. You're dumb. But I graduated in 4 years, magna cum laude, Phi Beta Kappa, with a degree in English and a minor in art history pre-law. I went on to law school, and I was told that I would never be able to win in the courtroom with my accent. And I did it time and time again as a student attorney. It was standing room only when I hit that courtroom. My inner strength came from believing in myself. I couldn't believe the naysayers. I couldn't believe my mama. I couldn't believe all those people who said, girl, you are nobody with an accent. Look at me today. Let me tell you something. I've been featured on ABC, MSNBC, the New York Daily News, Uptown Magazine, Black Enterprise. I have spoken all over the world. Just came back from Johannesburg, South Africa. I have started 2 companies. Yes, 2 companies. My first company, Curvy Girls Lingerie. I started that when I was 327 pounds. As you can see, I'm not 327 pounds anymore. I was told, you're fat. You have no design skills. Your company will never make money. But it did. It did. It did make money. We made $306,000 last year. Yes, we did that. Yes, without retail background, without a design degree. My second company is Perfect Pitches by Precious, where I teach the art of the killer elevator pitch. I'm a 13-time elevator pitch champion. 13 times. I've beaten Harvard, Yale, Stanford, and Columbia people. Yes, I have. And I don't have a degree from Harvard, Yale, Stanford, or Columbia. Finding your inner strength. How do you do that? How do you do that? Baby, today is a new day. Let me tell you why today is a new day. If you ever thought you were nobody or nothing, put on that superwoman cape. You are superwoman. You are superhuman. You are super talented. You are super amazing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Your inner strength? Come on. Let me tell you, number one, let's get over this. Number one, the only time that matters is right now. Right now, in this moment, you need to change. If you've been thinking and you've been playing small, stop playing small. Stop playing small. You are bigger, better, stronger, and faster than any of your naysayers, your haters, your family, your friends. You are built for greatness. Own your power. The only time that matters is right now. It's about mindset shift. You're great. Embrace your greatness. If you thought you were lacking before, you know you're super talented right now. Don't go for being average. Go for being great. Stop playing. The only time that matters is right now. Stop playing small. Stop playing insignificant. Play to win and play to beat the best. To be the best, you have to beat the best. Number two, be unreasonable and unrealistic, stubborn and unyielding in your dreams. I know people tell you the quite opposite. I'm telling you, no. Be unreasonable. Be outrageous. In order to go after your dreams, if you've been looking at these people who are at the top of their field, know that they had to overcome so many obstacles to be at that level. Meaning they had to be unrealistic. If somebody tells you can't do something, tell them, watch me. If someone says it's unrealistic, when's the last time a dream had to be realistic? Isn't that why it's called a dream? Excuse me, it's your dream. You don't have to tell everybody to agree with it because it's your vision and it's your dream. Stop playing. Stop playing small. And stop playing little people games. Stop playing young people games. Work this out. Be unreasonable. Be unyielding. Be stubborn. Stop the madness. Be outrageous. Go big or go home. And number three, I just want to take a pause for a second. When I told you the only time that matters is right now, that is true. Not yesterday and not tomorrow. The only time that matters is right now. Right now. This moment. As my granddaddy used to say, R-A-H-T. Right now. Right now. Change your mindset. Change your mind. When I said be unreasonable, be freaking unreasonable. Be freaking awesome. Be freaking unrealistic. Go big or go home. And number three, most importantly, focus on your vision. Focus, focus, focus. All these little voices in your head competing for your time, shut it down. The dream is alive in your heart, so go for it. Right now, focus. Focus on the vision. Focus on what got you up in the morning. Focus on your reason for being. And focus on your passion. This is your time. This is your moment. Embrace it. Finding your inner strength is about really paying attention to what really matters and letting go of things that don't matter. As you can see, my hair is big. It's all over the place. It's unruly. It's unmanageable. And I love it because it's me. My personality is big and bold. You know what I'm saying? I wear hot pink. Not pink, not soft pink, not baby blue pink. No, hot pink. Because that's who I am. Bright. Sometimes my light is too bright for people. That doesn't stop me from shining. Don't you let anybody dim your light. Don't you ever let anybody dim your light. And most importantly, don't let yourself dim your light. You've got a lot of big things to do. So let's get that stuff done. Finding your inner strength is about being true to yourself. Let's go do this together. You're amazing. You're amazing. Let's do it. My name is Precious Williams, and I'm president and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious. This is about finding your inner strength. I look forward to meeting you all this Saturday, or maybe even this Friday, the girls' night in. And we're going to go big and we're going to go home. Dream awake. Let's create your own vision. I'm here with you. Peep game, peep game. We're going to do some major things this weekend. Let's not play anymore. As my great coach Cheryl Wood says, playtime is over. As Doreen Rainey says, success doesn't just happen. Baby, it's about action from this moment forward. Finding your inner strength, the only time that matters is right now. Be unreasonable. Be unrealistic. Hell, be outrageous. And number 3, focus on your vision. I'm bringing the heat this weekend. Don't play, because I'm not playing with you. Go big or go home. To reach out to me, I'm at Precious, Precious, at Perfect Pitches by Precious, which is PRFECTPITCHES by BY Pitches, Perfect Pitches by Precious, PRECIOUS.com. My phone number is 347-276-8368. Holla at your girl. It's been a great ride. Sterling, let's do it. Take care. Bye. From Brooklyn.